Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Alchemy 365 workout. If you're loving this content, would you ever consider heading to shop.alchemy365.com to pledge your support with a virtual drop-in? We've got options from $5 to $10 to $20. It's certainly not mandatory. We're going to continue to provide this content for free, but it would go a long way to support our small business during this COVID-19 crisis. Thank you so much. Have a great workout.
Hi guys, welcome into for today's A20. I'm Coach Alex. Coach Emily.
Hi.
We're going to be taking care of you. If this is your first time in, welcome. We're so happy to have you joining us. Quick little recap on what the A20 looks like. It's a 50-minute long class. I'm going to start by warming you up with the dynamic yoga flow. That's a hard word sometimes. Dynamic yoga flow. Then we're going to go into 20 minutes of high intensity. From there, we'll then cool down with some yoga on the back half. If you've never done any of these movements, don't worry because I'll incorporate them all into our warm-up today. Coach M is gonna help me show you guys what these movements look like, but first let's talk about the board. Today you're gonna do 2 rounds, 20 bicycles, 10 leg extensions, 20 high knees. So go through that twice. Then you're gonna come down here. We got a little bit of yoga incorporated into the high intensity today, so it'll be a fun little added challenge. You're gonna do 6 one-legged mountains into a warrior 3 transition on the right. Then we're gonna repeat that 6 one-leg mountains to warrior 3 transitions on the left. Then we'll drop down to 20 swings, 20 thrusters. What I want you guys to think about in this upper part, it's all body weight. Find a good steady pace. Try to go unbroken sets for each of these movements and just keep chucking along. When we get into the yoga, I'd rather see you slow down a little bit, be intentional, try and see how long you can go without maybe having to tap that lifted foot, really firing up the abdominals. And then 20 swings, 20 thrusters. Those are a little bit higher reps. Those will start to add up. If you need to, break them up into 2 segments of 10. All right? Em's gonna show us off what a bicycle is going to look like. So you're gonna come down on the floor, hands behind the head, lift elbow to knee, and then you'll just switch. Notice how Emily's going at a nice steady pace. That's what I want you guys to think about today. Bring the elbow to the knee rather than the knee into the elbow. From there, we've got leg extensions, palms face up. This is gonna add a challenge. Low back is pressing to the ground. You extend the legs and you draw those knees in, all the way out, all the way in. A scale, you guys, would be to drop those palms to the floor. Perfect. High knees, don't overthink this one. Knees come up, driving, breaking that hip crease, going up as high as you can. When you get there, imagine my hands are lifted. I'm asking you to tap every single time. From there, we've got our one-leg mountain into warrior 3 transitions, all right? So one-legged mountain looks like this. You got one leg up, biceps are by your ears, work to get that thigh parallel, and then you're gonna extend that lifted leg back, transitioning into warrior 3. Take your time here. Drop that right hip down. See how Emily's got her hips square with the floor. Straight line from that back heel all the way through the fingertips. Biceps stay by the ears. And they'll transition right up into one-legged mountain. So that was 1 rep. So she'll extend back out, warrior 3, and she'll come back up. That is 2 reps. You will do that 6 times on each side. Beautiful. We're gonna grab onto that weight. We've got swings, feet shoulder width distance apart. Pull your torpedo back, open the hips, squeeze the glutes at the top, get that torpedo up to eye level. I want it nice and high, guys. Stand up tall. Common faults that we start to see as we fatigue is that you dip into your low back. I want you to avoid doing that today. Stand up all the way nice and straight. Beautiful. Thrusters, feet shoulder distance apart. Show them 1 rep. Yeah, nice. So we'll talk about that front rack position first. So go ahead, bring that weight down. Notice how Emily has it resting on her shoulders, elbows are up. That's what I want you guys to do at home. That's called the front rack position. From here, you pull your hips back, drive the knees out. I want you to imagine my hand on the outside of the knees, press into my hand, use your legs, explode all the way up to the top, wrist stacks over shoulder, biceps by ears, press into that weight, and then you reset to the front rack. Go ahead, show them 1 more for me. Yeah, knees out, explode to the top. Beautiful, that is the thruster, guys. Something to note, your arms are lifted in that yoga portion the entire time. The shoulders are gonna start to fatigue, especially when we get to the thrusters. Shake it out, but really try to go for about 2 sets of 10, maybe even break it down to 4 sets of 5, whatever feels good for you today. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, come to standing at attention. Feet touch, eyes close, palms forward. Start by taking a big breath in through the nose and open mouth exhale, let it go. And then start to roll your wrists, maybe rock the head side the side, roll clockwise, counterclockwise. And then find some stillness. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And take a second here, ground down through your feet. Pull up on the kneecaps. And then relax the shoulders out of the ears. One big final breath all together. Inhale, stand up tall. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes, open, mountain pose, reach high. Biceps come right by the ears, rotate the palms in. This is where we're gonna be in the top of that one-legged mountain into warrior three transitions. Pull your biceps back, root down through your feet. Open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Hold here, drive your right hip to the front, reach for your fingers. Notice how Emily's reaching that left hand forward, right hand back. I want you to do the same thing at home. One-legged mountain pose, right leg lifts. Hold here. Lift that right thigh. Work to get that right thigh as close to parallel with the floor as you can. Pull your belly in. Start to fire up the core right away. Forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Drop the head. Let the head hang heavy and start to sway side to side. Tuck the chin. Unclench the jaw. And then release your fingers to the floor if they're not already there. Roll all the way up to standing mountain pose. Pull the biceps back. Rotate the palms in. Open arm twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Same thing, find length through the fingertips. Drive your left hip to the front of the space. One-legged mountain pose, left leg lifts. Find your balance, press through your right heel, pull the belly in. Forward fold, hinge at the hips. Ragdoll pose, opposite hand, opposite elbow. Bring the feet apart and just start to sway side to side. Let your head hang heavy. Let your jaw unclench just settle in as we wake up the back side of the body today. From here, release your hands to the ground. Step back, tabletop pose. So shoulder stack over the wrist, pull your belly in. We're gonna wake up the spine. Cow pose, drop the belly, lift the chest. Cat pose, tuck the chin. Cow pose, lift your gaze. Cat pose, round the spine. Come to a neutral tabletop position. Find a puppy dog pose. So keep the hips lifted. Walk your hands out towards the front of the space. So you guys just start to settle in. If you want an even deeper stretch, bring your chin down to the floor. Keep those hips lifted nice and high. Awesome. Shift forward, tabletop. Downward facing dog, send the hips high. Pedal the heels out here. First down dog of the day. Alternate right, alternate left. Just start to settle into this space. And then from here, see your hands step all the way to the top, mountain pose. You got 10 quick high knees, guys, right away. 10 quick high knees. Break that hip crease every single time. Tap my hands and then mountain pose. Open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. One-legged mountain pose, right leg lifts. Figure four, right ankle comes over the left. Pull your hips back and down. Shift your weight into your left heel, sink down just a little bit deeper. One-legged mountain pose, reach up high. Star pose, step it out. Toes out, heels in, nice big X. Imagine my fingers pulling your hands apart. Horse pose, sink down low. Start to move around here, settle in. Yeah, maybe bring hands to the thighs, opposite shoulder drops down, waking up the body, and then star pose, step up wide. 10 jumping jacks, clapping behind the back, all right? I want a little extra range of motion. I want you to start to breathe a little bit heavier, start to feel a little bit warmer in the body, and then star pose when you're done. Nice job. From here, warrior two, left knee bends. Look to the front of this space. Knee stacks over the ankle, mountain pose, step all the way to the top. Open arm twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Keep those hips square. Notice how Emily drives that left hip to the front. One-legged mountain pose, left leg comes up. Figure four, left ankle over the right. Send the hips back and down. Keep your weight into your right heel, sink down 1 more inch. One-legged mountain pose, rise. Star pose, step it back. Horse pose, sink down low. Nice, stay low. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders stack over the hips, knees drive out. Star pose, reach up high, 10 more jacks right away, guys. So we're starting to move a little bit quicker here, building heat in the body, prepping for those movements. Star pose is where we'll meet. Yeah, nice job, Em. When we're done, warrior two, right knee bends, look to the front of the space. Mountain pose, reach up tall. Forward fold, hinge at the hips, crouch all the way down, find a seat on the floor. Meet me at the bottom position for a bicycle. So hands behind the head, knees are bent at 90 degrees. When I say go, you're gonna lift your elbow to your knee, your right elbow to your left knee. And go, hold, squeeze here, engage the abdominals. And switch, and switch. And switch. 8 more, slow, just like that. Be intentional. See how Emily's lifting her elbow to her knee? I need you to do the same thing at home. Then I want 8 at a little bit faster pace. Think about the pace that you're gonna wanna use for those 20 reps today. Stay where you are. We're gonna go right into leg extension. So when you're done, palms face up, tuck your knees in. All right, when I say go, extend those legs out. Keep the palms lifted, low back rooted, and go. Legs out, press the low back to the ground, reset. 6 more, just like that. These are gonna be really, really challenging back to back. When you're done, rock and roll all the way up to standing. You got 10 quick high knees. We're starting to feel out these 3 movements back to back. You got it, guys. Here we go. Rock and roll, 10 quick high knees, and then we'll meet in mountain pose. Feet plant, arms sweep up high. Forward fold, plant the hands, step back, high to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 3-legged down dog, right toes high. Wide runner's lunge, right foot outside, right hand. Take some hip grinds here. Circle right. Circle left to start to open things up, settle into this space this morning. Or afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this YouTube. Drop that left knee down, wide-legged half split, straighten that right leg, flex the right toes. We're starting to get everything ready for our swings. Awesome, shift forward into that wide runner's lunge, downward facing dog. 3-legged down dog, left toes lift high. Wide runner's lunge, step that left foot through, maybe even use your hands to get there. Start to circle around. Maybe the circles are small, maybe they're big. Just depends what you need for your body today. And then right knee drops, wide-legged half split, straighten that left leg, flex the left toes. Shift forward into that wide runner's lunge, downward facing dog. Awesome. From here, see your hands step to the top of your space. You got 10 butt kicks. Drive your heels towards your glutes. And then meet me right back in mountain pose. Feet plant, arms sweep up tall. Open arm twist, right arm back, left arm forward. One-legged mountain pose, right leg lifts. Figure 4, right ankle crosses to the left. Pull your hips back and down, sink down 1 more inch. One-legged mountain pose, rise. Star pose, step it back, toes out, heels in. Horse pose, sink down low, drive the knees out. Star pose, reach tall. Warrior 2, left knee bends, look to the front of the space, knee over ankle. Mountain pose, step to the top. Relax your hands, bring your feet shoulder width distance apart, toes out, heels in. We're gonna move into our first set of air squats. When I say down, pull your hips back, drive the knees out, keep the chest lifted. And down, hold. Press your knees into my hands, lift your chest, look up at the screen. You got it, guys, and stand. And down, hold, lift your chest, feel the low back engaged, and stand. 5 more slow air squats, all the way down, all the way up. Nice job. When you're done, I'm gonna have you grab onto that torpedo. We're gonna just add some weight, taking some front squats to start. How we doing, Em?
Good.
All right. Same thing, guys. On my down, find the bottom of that squat. Hold there for me. Keep those elbows up, pointed at the screen. And down, hold. Lift the chest, knees drive out, and stand. 4 more, just like that. Pull your hips back. Elbows are lifted, chest is lifted. When you're done, set it down. I want 5 ground to jump and touch, right? We gotta wake things up in the back side of the body, prepping for our swings. Hinge at the hips, back stays flat in those grounded jump and touch. You can always scale to a calf raise. We'll meet in mountain pose. Nice work. Open arm twist, left arm back, right arm forward. One-legged mountain pose, left leg lifts. Figure 4, left ankle crosses the right, pull your hips back and down. One-legged mountain pose, reach high, biceps by ears. Star pose, step it back. Horse pose, sink down low, keep the chest lifted, shoulders over hips. Star pose, reach high. Warrior 2, right knee bends. Mountain pose, step to the top of your space. Relax your hands. Grab your torpedo. We're gonna go into swings this time, all right? Feet are shoulder width distance apart. Back is flat. Set your implement, weight, torpedo, whatever you're using out in front of you. When I say go, you're just gonna pull back, go right into 5 swings. And go, pull that weight back. Pop the hips open, squeeze the glutes, get that weight up to eye level. When you're done, set it down. I want 5 more ground to jump and touch. Here we go, here we go. You got it, A20. When you're done with those ground and jump and touch, mountain pose. Feet plant, arms sweep high, biceps come right up by the ears. Forward fold, hinge at the hips, high to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. We're moving on here. 3-legged down dog, right toes high. Low lunge, step your right foot through, right knee over right ankle. From here, crescent lunge, rise. Shoulders stack over the hips, reach the arms up tall. One-legged mountain pose, rise. Hold here. We're gonna move into our first transition into Warrior 3. Warrior 3, extend your left leg back, reach your fingers to the front of the space. Try to drop your left hip, reach the fingers forward. One-legged mountain pose, rise up. Yeah, you got it. Warrior 3, extend that left leg back, reach your fingers to the front of the space. One-legged mountain pose. Take 2 more slow transitions just like that on your own. Focus on that core strength. When you're done, I want you to step back into a crescent lunge. Awesome job, you guys. Lift that left knee, pull your biceps back, crescent lunge, right knee over right ankle. Warrior 2, pivot your back heel down. Extended side angle, reach forward into the floor. Hold here. Lift through the side body. Core is locked in nice and tight. Now look down at your right thumb. Half moon. Yeah, you guys, we're really trying to wake up our body, prepping for those balancing postures. Star pose, step it back, 10 skaters. Let's go, bounding side to side. You can always side step here if that's gonna feel better. Maybe you've got some neighbors, you're trying to be mindful. Wherever you're at, star pose. Horse pose, get low. Low lunge, turn to the front of the space. Standing splits. Fingers stay on the ground. Tuck the chin. Walk the hands towards that right heel. Draw your belly in. One-legged mountain pose. Keep that left leg up. Try for it. Try for it. Figure 4. Left ankle over the right. Pull your hips back and down. Sink down 1 inch deeper. Mountain pose, reach high. Forward fold. Hinge at the hips. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3-legged down dog. Left toes high. Low lunge. Step your left foot through. Crescent lunge, rise, shoulder stack over the hips, arms sweep up tall. One-legged mountain pose, right leg lifts. Hold here, pull your biceps back, reach through your fingers. Warrior 3, right leg goes back, hold. We're gonna pause. Drop your right hip down, reach through the fingers, pull your biceps back, gaze is down at the floor. One-legged mountain pose, rise. Warrior 3, extend that right leg back. Biceps by ears, reach through the fingers. One-legged mountain pose, 2 more, slow, steady, just like that on your own. Really think about that core engagement, stay in control. Keep that right leg lifted. When you're done, crescent lunge. Left knee's gonna bend, right foot steps down. Warrior 2, pivot your right heel to the floor. Left knee over left ankle, reach out through the fingers. Extended side angle, reach forward and down, arms stay nice and wide. From here, look at that left thumb, half moon. Yeah, you got it. Sometimes one side feels a little bit better than the other. You got it. Look at that left thumb. That'll help. And then from here, star pose, step it back. 10 more skaters, bounding side to side, getting low here. Let's go, A20 when you're done. Right back into star pose. I want you to step it out, toes out, heels in. Horse pose, sink down low. Low lunge, turn to the front of the space. Standing splits. Tuck the chin, walk the hands in. One-legged mountain pose. Try to keep that right leg up, right leg up. Figure 4, right ankle over the left. Pull your hips back and down, sink down 1 more inch. Mountain pose, rise. Forward fold, crouch all the way down, come to your back. I want 10 bicycles, 5 leg extensions. Let's go, 10 bicycles, 5 leg extensions. Wake up that core, get ready for those yoga transitions coming. Get ready for this core work. Right into 5 leg extensions and rock and roll up to stand. I want 10 high knees. All right, bring the heat in these high knees. Let's go. Work hard here. Get those knees up. 10 high knees right away from me, guys. Knees up, knees up. And then when you are done, grab your torpedo. We're going to get into the thruster. All right, torpedo in the front rack, resting on the shoulders, elbows up. When I say go, you're going to come to the bottom, punch, drive, hold at the top, and go. Hold, biceps by ears, wrist stacks over shoulder, reset to the front rack position, and go. Reset, 3 more on your own, you got it. Pull your hips back, drive the knees out, keep the chest lifted, explode out of the bottom, use your legs. When you're done, set that weight down, downward facing dog. Here we go, we are gonna flow and go. 3-legged down dog, right toes high. Low lunge, step the right foot through. Crescent lunge, lift your chest, biceps by ears. One-legged mountain pose, left leg lifts. You've got 3 transitions. Warrior, one-legged mountain into warrior 3, 3 times. Start to find a pace that's gonna work for you. Fire up the belly. Keep that left leg up. Meet me in crescent lunge when you are done. You got it. Warrior 2, pivot that back heel down. Extended side angle, reach forward into the floor. Half moon, launch off. Press into that right heel. Pull your belly to your spine. Star pose, step it back. 5 jumping jacks. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Right away. Start to build a little bit more heat. Hit star pose when you're done. Horse pose, sink it down low. Low lunge, turn to the front of the space. Standing splits, launch off. Tuck the chin. You got it. One-legged mountain pose, rise tall. Figure 4, left ankle over the right, hips back and down. This time, mountain pose, reach high. Forward fold. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, lift the chest. Downward facing dog, left side, left toes high. Low lunge, step all the way through. Crescent lunge, press into that right heel. One-legged mountain pose, right leg lifts. Warrior 3. One-legged mountain, 2 more on your own. You got it, guys. Nice job. Steady pace. Keep that right hip down. Meet me in crescent lunge. When you are done, left knee bends. Step that right foot to the floor. Warrior 2, drop the right heel down. Reach through your fingers. Extended side angle, reach forward and down. Arms stay wide. Half moon, press into your left heel. You got it. Take a look at M. It's like she's sliding through a window pane, a pane of glass. That's what I want you guys thinking about here. Star pose, step it back. 5 jumping jacks. Let's go, guys. I want you moving. I want you breathing heavy. We're getting close to that 20 minutes. Star pose when you're done. Horse pose, sink down low, no knees out. Low lunge to the front of the space. Standing splits. Launch off, tuck the chin. You got it. Awesome. One-legged mountain pose, slow, steady. Lift that right leg. Figure 4, right ankle over left. Pull your hips back and down. Sink down 1 more inch. Mountain pose, rise. Find your torpedo. I want 5 swings. Let's go, guys, right away. 5 swings for me. Hips open, squeeze the glutes, get that weight up to eye level. You got it. When you're done with those 5 swings, 5 thrusters. And then we are going to get going into that 20 minutes of high intensity. In your thrusters, knees drive out, pull your hips back, weights in the heels, use your legs, explode to the top. After your 5 thrusters, take a second, set that weight down, shake it out, grab some water. We are going to get going. Woo! All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to get going into that 20 minutes of high intensity. Hopefully we feel warm, we feel ready. Just a quick reminder, we got 2 rounds, 20 bicycles, 10 leg extensions, 20 high knees. Go through that twice. Then you come down to the bottom, 6 one-leg mountains into warrior 3, and then 6 on the left, and then 20 swings, 20 thrusters. All right, you guys, here we go. We're on in 10 seconds. Get after it. You're on the ground, prepping for those 20 bicycles. Slow, steady, find a good pace in 3, 2, 1, go. You got it, guys. I want you to lift your elbows to your knees. Find a slow, steady pace here. It is not about speed where you're flailing your body all around. I know you're trying that at home. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got it, guys. Here we go. Stick with it on those leg extensions. Keep your low back pressed into the floor, palms face up. Fully extend the legs, and then pull those knees in. Yeah, you got it. Nice work. Once you get those leg extensions done, you rock and roll, you hit those high knees. I want knees up. My hands are lifted. Get those knees up. Get those knees up just like Em is. Same thing at home, guys. Come on. You got 2 rounds. Then you go right back into your 20 bicycles, 10 leg extensions, 20 high knees. Nice job. When we come back to those bicycles, same thing here. I don't want to see your body flailing. I want you to lift that elbow up to the knee every single time. Really think about that. Get those shoulders up. Then you go into those leg extensions, palms up. You got it, guys. Palms up, knees in. Yeah, stay with it. Low back is pressed into the ground. If I was in your living room with you, I should not be able to slide my hand under your low back. It should be rooted into the floor. Fully extend. Then you go into those high knees. Get those knees up. Knees up. Knees up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, A20. Come on. After those 2 rounds, we move into our 6 one-leg mountain to warrior 3 transitions, all with the right leg up first. Find a steady pace, guys. Big thing here that I want you to focus on is keeping your biceps by your ears. This is really going to tax out the shoulders. Try to stay focused on not letting those arms float away. Keep your core locked in tight. It's really nice. You just got off the floor doing core work, so the belly, the midline is warm. It's ready to rock during these transitions. Keep that right hip parallel with the floor. Don't let your body open to the side. Try to keep that right leg floated as you lift all the way up. 6 right, 6 left. You got to shake it out. Probably glutes feeling a little bit, huh? Yes. Yeah. And then you'll go right into 6 on the left. Nice. You guys find that steady pace here. Root down into the heel of the planted foot. Do not let your body open to the side wherever you are at. Take your time as you extend that leg back. Find a long straight line from the fingers out to the heels. After you finish 6 left, you got 20 swings, 20 thrusters. Whew. Here we go. Here we go, A20. Woo-wee. Woo-wee, right, Em?
Woo-wee is right.
Woo-wee. 20 swings. Feet shoulder distance apart. Arms long and loose. Pop those hips open, guys. The power in a swing is in the legs. It's not in the arms, all right? Notice Emily driving her hips forward, squeezing the glutes. That is what's getting that weight to eye level, all right? She's not pulling it. We never want to see our wrist dropping down like this. Go ahead, look at the screen. This is a no-no. It's a nice, long, straight line. Pop those hips open. Finish those swings. Remember, you've got the option to break it into 2 sets of 10. Feel it out. What's going to work for you today? Thrusters. Feet shoulder width distance apart. Elbows are up. Chest is lifted. Look up at the screen. Do not look down. Look up. Look up at me. I want to see your eyes. Yeah. Even Matt's looking at me. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Elbows up. Pull your hips back. Imagine my hand on the outside of the knee. Drive those knees out. Drive the knees out. Come on. I see you at home. We don't want those knees a knocking. Knees out, chest up. Come on, explode out of the bottom. Just like in those swings, the thruster is moving through this using the legs. And then we finish with the arms, but it's all about engaging those glutes, quads, hamstrings, our big muscle groups. Yeah, you got it, guys. And then we're back to our 2 rounds. Bicycles, leg extensions, high knees. You're doing great. You're doing great, guys. Stick with this. Let's go. Woo. All right. Elbows up, elbows up. Come on, guys. Don't back off. Don't back off in those thrusters. Get those elbows lifted, knees out. Yeah. Keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. You can do this. 20 thrusters, and then we're back to our 20 bicycles, 10 leg extensions, 20 high knees. Same thing here. Do not pull the knee to the elbow. Bring the elbow to the knee in those bicycles. Come on. I want to see you lift your shoulders. Get those shoulders up. Get those shoulders up in the bicycles. Nice job. When you get into the leg extensions, that low back is rooted to the floor. It is not tented up. If it is, bring your legs up just a little bit higher. Bring your legs up just a little bit higher. Yeah, that's going to help keep that low back pressed into the floor. Nice, you guys, palms are up in those leg extensions, then you hit the 20 high knees. And when you get there, look up at the screen, get your knees to my hands, get your knees to my hands, just like Em is. I'm right there with you. We need to see those knees up. Let's go. And then we're dropping back into that second round. Remember, it's 2 rounds up top. Don't sell yourself short. Hit those 2 rounds. Woo! That's it, guys. Find that steady pace here. Does not need to be rapid fire speed. This is a great workout to allow yourself to slow down, be intentional, be smart, pace yourself through these movements. You can do this. Let's go. Stick with it. Come on. Yeah. Nice job. Remember, I don't want to be able to slide my hand underneath that low back. Low back's rooted to the floor. Palms are up. That's it. Full leg extension. Come on. Come on, guys. And then back into 20 high knees. I got to see those knees up when we hit those high knees. Come on. Come on, guys. You can do this. Let's go. Knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up. Come on, come on. And then you're back down, dropping to the bottom after you get through your 2 rounds, all right? Slow, steady. Take it one posture into the next. Try to keep that floated leg up. Whew. We're firing up the core here. We're firing up the glutes. We're firing up the shoulders. This little transition here is going to be very sneaky as we get further in. You're going to start to feel it, that 4th, 5th, 6th rep here. The shoulders are going to be on fire trying to stay lifted. The glutes are going to be on fire trying to keep you stable. And the core is what's holding you in balance. Stay with this. Yes, you can. 6 right, 6 left. Nice job, athletes. You're crushing it. Shake it out, do a little shimmy as you switch side to side. Yes, yeah. Em says one side is harder than the other. Typically, I find that always when I try and do balancing, one side is a little bit harder than the other, and that's okay. Remember, the thing to remember about balancing is we're really focusing on firing up the core, working on balance. It might not be totally similar, and that is a-okay. Nice job. When you hit that one-legged mountain pose, don't cheat yourself. Get that thigh all the way up. Try to break the hip crease when we lift up that knee. In those yoga transition, guys, I want your arms always fully extended up overhead. Think back to that mountain pose where we started our class today. In your swings, pop those hips open. Let's go. Bring the power. Imagine I'm asking you to jump off the floor. That's the same kind of power I want you to use in your swings. Get your weight up to eye level. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Nice flat back, all right? Stick with it. And then when you hit your thrusters, do not let those elbows drop. I need to see those elbows pointing at your screen every rep that you take in these thrusters. Elbows up. Yeah. Notice how Emily creates power through her legs to get that weight overhead. That's what we need to see today, guys. Use that power. Generate that force from the legs to push your weight to the top. Whew. Nice job, nice job. Stick with this. These swings, these thrusters, 20 reps, guys. I said it at the top. They're gonna add up. They're gonna add up really quick. This is high reps for these movements. The more you can think about using your legs here, the stronger you are gonna feel in this movement. Nice job. When you get to the top, wrist over shoulder by your biceps bring your biceps by your ears. Sometimes talking's hard, you know? You got it, guys. Stick with it. Stick with it. Push through these thrusters bit by bit. If you need to do 5 reps in a round, do it. Whatever way you need to break them apart, that is a-okay, but I want you to try to push through however you choose to break it apart. Be intentional with this, guys. After you finish those thrusters, shake it out, and then you're gonna hit the floor for your 2 rounds. 20 bicycles, 10 leg extensions, 20 high knees. I see you at home, you're starting to get in those flailing bicycles. We all know what I'm talking about, where we're just like flinging our body around. I don't wanna see it, guys. Look up at the screen. Notice Emily lifting her shoulders, bringing her elbow to her knee. I want you to do that. That is going to get you so much bang for your buck than just flailing your body around in a bicycle, okay? Think about it. Be smart. I want you to wake up tomorrow and be like, whoo, my obliques, dang. Right, Em? That's what Em's going to be saying. Yeah, she's going to be like, whoo, my obliques, dang. Here we go, guys. Then you hit your high knees. Knees up. Let's go. Look at the screen. Get those knees up. Come on. Come on. All the way. All the way. And then you go into your second round. Do not forget that second round. Nice job, guys. Wherever you are at, find your pace that works for you. Remember, you're challenging yourself today. You showed up. You're getting it done. Way to go. Stick with it. We're in the second half. You got it. Come on, A20. Here we go. Woo woo. When you hit your leg extensions, palms up, you can always scale by rotating those palms down. Choose what works best. Wherever you go, the low back stays pressed to the floor. Yeah, legs come out. Tuck those knees in. Legs fully extend, all right? Full leg extension. That's the name of the movement, right? Leg extension. We got to come all the way out. Yeah. Stick with it, guys. Stick with it. You're doing great. Come on. Here we go. All the way through. Whew. Yeah, sneaky. We got one-legged mountain pose after high knees. And then we go into thrusters. It's like all these movements, if you think about it, guys, they're combining together one way or another. Stick with it. Find that pace. When you move into that warrior 3, work to get your chest parallel with the floor, right? We want to come all the way down and extend the floated leg back. Reach through the fingers. Yeah. These yoga transitions do not need to be fast. In fact, I'd encourage you to go a little bit slower and be really intentional here. Get the leg up, fully extend, reach your left heel, your right heel, whatever is lifted to the back, and then straight line all the way to your fingertips. Get your fingers pointed to the screen when you hit that warrior 3. Nice, you guys root down through the heel of the planted leg. Stick with it. Yes, you got it. This is hard. It's sneaky. We've got to think about engaging our core, belly to spine. Keep it tight here. You got it, guys. Shake things out, and then we go right into swing. Emily, this way for me once. Guys, look up at the screen. When Emily does her swings, notice how she stands straight. What we do not want to see is you leaning back. Yeah, that is a no-no. Do not do that, all right? You will wake up tomorrow. Your low back's going to hurt. It's not going to feel good. So notice how Emily powers her hips, gets that weight all the way up to eye level. I need you to do that same thing at home, guys. This is crucial to this movement. Just like you engaged your core in that leg extension, same thing here. Emily's got her core locked in. She's using her midline here, and she's powering the weight up using the hips. Yeah, awesome, awesome. You guys, stick with it. Find that pace in your swings. Power through the legs. Arms long and loose. When you hit the thrusters, you gotta see those elbows up. Elbows up. Come on. Point them up at the screen for me. Nice, you guys. Knees drive out. If I was to stand over you, just like I am to Emily, I want to see your knees go out over your toes, right? We do not want to see them come inward. We want to press out. We want to fire up the outer thigh. That's going to allow us to have even more power in this movement. You guys are doing amazing. Stay with us. You're so strong. Here we go. Yeah. That's it, Em. Come on, athletes. You got it. The arms are definitely starting to feel it coming from those one-legged mountain to warrior threes. Use your legs here. Pop the hips open. Get that weight up overhead. Yeah, you got this. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Nice work. Come on. Yes, you can. Stay in this. Stay with it. Here we go. You got it. Fourth quarter. Yeah, I like it. Fourth quarter, guys. Fourth quarter. Where are you at? Take an inventory of how long a round has been taking you for the last 15 minutes. Try to see how much further you can get in these final 5 minutes. You got it. Find a steady pace. Now, when I encourage you to go a little bit harder, that does not mean I want your form to go out the window. Focus still on your form. Slow down those bicycles. Lift the elbow to the knee. Really twist. Get your shoulders up. You've got this. This is it. Palms are up in the leg extensions. Legs go all the way out. Legs come all the way in. Woo! Come on. Come on, guys. This is it. The final quarter. Turn up that dial. Push through it. Let's go. Come on. Knees up. Knees up. Look up at the screen. Let's tap my hands. I'm going to bring them up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, this is it. Take it home. Take it home. What do you got left in the tank? Use it now, guys. Stay with it. When I'm pushing you through this, what I'm asking for is constant movement. I don't care how fast you go. I just want you moving through this final quarter, picking your pace that allows you to do so. Pushing through movement by movement, rep by rep. How far can you get? Come on, you got to want it, A20. You got to want it, athletes. Let's go. Yeah, keep the low back pressed to the ground. Do not start too tense. Do not get lazy on me here. Stay with it. Form is so important, start to finish. Yeah, nice job. Legs all the way out. Legs all the way out. Come on. Hit the screen with your feet. Extend fully. When you get in those last set of high knees, get those knees up. Come on. All the way, all the way. Let's go. Let's go. You got it. You got it. Come on, A20. Yes, you can. Here we go. Nice work. When you get back into your one-legged mountain to warrior three transitions, really think about pulling the core in tight, locking in that midline. Slow and steady. Extend the floated leg back. Reach through the fingers. Pull your biceps back by your ears. Reach those arms high. You're going to want to start to let the elbows bend. Don't do it. Reach those fingers away from your feet, all right? Be intentional here. Pull your biceps back by your ears. Get your lifted leg up, all right? Break the hip crease when you go to one-legged mountain, and then fully extend that leg back, okay? Don't cheat yourself because you're trying to go fast here. Stay with the form. Stay with the focus. You can do this, all right? Here we go. Stick with it. Stick with it. Woo. Nice work, guys. Press into that planted heel. Core's locked in tight. This is it. Your final 2 minutes on the clock, wherever you are at. Stay in this right now. Come on, this is it. Our final few minutes to crush this workout together. Let's go. Come on, wherever you are at. Keep chugging along, all right? You are so strong. You showed up today for this challenge. Now let's finish it out together. Let's go. Yeah, if you're on your swings, remember, pop the hips, stand tall, do not lean back. I need your chest up in this movement. In your thrusters, elbows are lifted, knees are driving out. You're exploding up out of the bottom, punching that weight to the top. Don't get lazy here. Do not drop your elbows because you're trying to move really fast. Elbows are up. Come on, guys, look up at the screen. Get those elbows up. Low back is firing here to keep that chest lifted, and knees are driving out. Nice work. Punch that weight to the top, wrist over shoulders. We got 60 seconds. It is go time. Stay with it. Find that movement that you can maintain, right? Slow motion's better than no motion. That is our goal for the next 60 seconds. Come on. Come on, you gotta want it wherever you are at. Keep pushing, keep moving. Let's go. Yes, you can. Rep after rep, all the way through, guys. Keep it tight. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. This is it. Whew. You got it. Let's go, athletes. Let's go. Wherever you are at, yes, you can. You are in the home stretch here. Keep pushing. You are so strong. Let's go. Let's go. We're in this together. We're going to cross that finish line hand in hand, running together. Let's go all the way. 10 seconds. Come on. Keep moving. Keep moving. Do not stop till that clock beeps. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! All right, you guys, amazing job today. Bring your feet to touch. Eyes closed, standing at attention. Just take a moment here, ground down through the feet. Pull up on the kneecaps. Drop the shoulders from the ears. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Eyes come open, mountain pose, reach high. Right away, find a chest expansion. Keep your feet together and just press the fingers away. Draw the shoulders from your ears and start to move side to side. Let this feel good after all of the overhead work from the mountain pose, warrior 3 thrusters. And then from here, mountain pose, rise up, forward fold, hinge at your hips, ragdoll pose, opposite hand, opposite elbow. Just start to sway side to side. Let your head hang heavy. Let your jaw unclench. And then from here, release the palms to the ground, downward facing dog. Pedal the heels out here. Alternate right, alternate left. Just let yourself settle into this space. 3-legged down dog, right toes high. Half pigeon, right knee comes behind right wrist. Work to square the hips, sit up tall. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, walk your hands forward, drop your chest to the floor. Let your head find a comfortable place to rest. Maybe stacked palms, maybe it's the floor. Wherever you're at, just settle in here. And start to walk the hands in. Tuck the left toes under. 3-legged down dog, right toes high. Low lunge, step the right foot through. Drop your left knee to the floor, half splits. Straighten the right leg, flex the right toes. Feel that stretch in the right hamstrings after the swings. Shift forward to a low lunge. Crescent lunge, rise up, shoulders stack over the hips. Find a chest expansion, hands come behind the body. Drop your left heel to the floor, humble warrior. Right shoulder comes inside of the right knee. Tucking the chin, press the fingers up and away, allowing yourself to hang heavy here. And then from here, star pose, rise up facing the side. Horse pose, sink down low. Knees drive out. Low lunge, turn to the front of the space. Downward facing dog. Three-legged down dog, left toes lift. Low lunge, half pigeon rather. Left knee, left wrist. Square your body, walk the hands and sit up tall. And then hinge forward here. One side might feel different than the other, and that is okay. Just let yourself relax into this posture. Then walk your hands in from here, three-legged down dog with left toes high. Low lunge, step through. Crescent moon, drop that right knee down right into half split. Straighten that left leg, flex the left toes. Shift forward to low lunge, crescent lunge, rise. Interlace your hands behind your body. Drop your right heel down, humble warrior, lift the chest and then fold forward. Left shoulder comes inside the left knee. Press the fingers up and away. Star pose, hands release, arms sweep high. Horse pose, sink down low. Low lunge, turn to the space. Downward facing dog. Pedal the heels out here, final downward dog. See your hands shift forward to tabletop. And then find a puppy dog pose. Walk the hands forward, big stretch through the shoulders here. Press your chest to the ground. Maybe even bring your chin to the floor if that feels better for a little deeper stretch. Finally, find tabletop. Swing your legs out in front to a seat. As slowly as you can, lower to your back, taking your time to get there. Pull your knees in, curl yourself to a tight, tiny ball. Take a big sip of air in. And open mouth, exhale, final resting pose. Legs go long, arms to your sides, eyes to close. Give yourself this moment of stillness and silence. Start to bring movement to the body. Start to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Reach your arms overhead. Take a long body stretch. With your eyes closed, make your way to a seated position. We'll close class out with 3 breaths all together here. The first breath for yourself, coming into this space today to do something for you. Exhale all the air from your lungs. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Next breath is for the community that shows up every single day, encouraging one another, even when we are apart. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Third, final breath, whatever you need it to be for today, make it the biggest breath yet. Inhale, sit up tall. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes, open, give yourselves a hand. Awesome job, you guys. Way to show up, way to crush that workout. We will see you tomorrow.